Hey, beautiful people. Glasses on and everything, but I am looking kind of ratty today, so please forgive me. So, I haven't felt like making a video. Um, Not gonna cry. Okay, so I guess this is a way to monument what's going on in the world, memorialize it. So right now, today's date is June 9th, 2020, and we are by we I mean the United States is in the heat of a pandemic and social lack of social justice rioting for Black Lives Matter and all of the innocent people being shot to death by police. So that mixed with recently repatriating back to the United States, having to try and finish my master's degree, capstone project, in addition to a research course, in addition to trying to get readjusted to the United States, all of it has been largely overwhelming for me. So I have not felt equipped to make a video. However, now that I do feel in a place to share some love and light with you, I just want to share this. A lot of people are like, why study? Like, why all this studying? You know, if you're not religious and, so here's the thing. I have a desire for knowledge. That's one reason I study, but I was studying in hopes that I would be able to use what I'd learned what I learned in my life, because after I've been in situations where I needed tools I didn't have, I started to seek the tools just in case I end up in that scenario again. That way I have the tools if I'm in a similar situation. So now I have this amazing toolbox, this treasure trove of techniques, of strategies, ways to keep myself even and not lose it. And I'll tell you that it's still been trying. It's still been stressful. I've had some crying days. I've had some angry days. But even in the midst of all of that, I was able to stay at a point where I knew that I'm going to come out on the other side. So, one of my techniques is momentary unplugging. And I don't mean like 2 or 3 minutes, just momentary. So my office window faces nature, and I see like there's three amazing oak trees in front of me. There's just all these trees in front of me. In the tree directly in front of me, there's like birds and squirrels. So I take a moment to tap into nature, because nature is part of the sources of our energy, and it's almost, or we would like to think, constantly being replenished. We are killing the earth, so we'll see how long the nature is able to replenish itself. But I can take energy from a tree, and I'm not going to take anything from that tree. Oftentimes we inadvertently sap energy from the people we love when we are low on energy because we're trying to fill our tanks. So then we end up leaving that person low on energy and struggling in their day to day. So I always want to be considerate. So definitely one of the techniques I've been using is unplugging from the physical world or the people world, and plugging into the natural world of nature. And that's a really big thing for me and my personality type. I would encourage you to study for what works for you. All of us are different, your special thing, maybe a piece of chocolate or a special cup of coffee, or I don't know, special perfume that you put behind your ears, something that is special to you. So when you look for things to research, when you're researching different techniques, think about situations that you wish that you would have handled better, that you wish you would have had a tool to handle that situation. I promise somebody has come up with something. And if you don't like what you find, keep looking. There's so much stuff out there. There's so much information out there that you could never run out of information to search. So just keep searching for something that works for you and start to build your treasure trove of techniques to keep your head above water, because wow, don't we all need it right now? I know I do. I know I do. And like, big heart to myself for being, insightful enough to realize that I was going to need these techniques someday. So I just wanted to share that with you because it's nice to see our wisdom play back in our own lives sometimes. So here is wishing you love, light, peace, and joy. Until next time, I'm Kamina the Coach.